Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing super well, and it's lovely to have you back here with me. And today we're going to have a sand reading. I had some leftover sand. I actually have quite a lot of it for quite a while now, and I wanted to use some today to do a reading for you guys because it's been a while. And we're just gonna have one pile, by the way, so it's just gonna be this one pile with red sand, and we're just gonna look at like some random general messages, whatever comes through. Okay, so just sit back, relax, get into a relaxing environment, and let's start your reading. Okay. You guys don't need to understand exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just connecting to your energy. Okay, first of all, I see an image here that looks like a mouth, like a big mouth, and like lips, right? And I want to say you could have a very, there's two messages that comes through. You could have a very talkative person around you over the next few days. Maybe they're going to tell you some information about some people. It could be gossip as well, so just be careful if you want to enter into those energies. But also, you could be seen as very attractive, okay? Because I have an image of very full, plump lips, okay? Kind of reminds me like lip fillers. Maybe you're getting lip fillers. Maybe you have that booked in over the next few days, right? There's also a message here of you entering a certain profession, because I see a person and they're wearing like a hat, okay? But it's not just any kind of hat. You know, like some professions wear certain attire, certain hats as well, like headwear. So, for example, traditionally, right? I don't know about nowadays, like things change, but traditionally, when you think of like certain professions, there's like an image that comes through, and some of them wear hats. Like, for example, a chef. I think like something to do with like the Marines as well. Maybe you're enlisting to like something where you have to wear a uniform, a specific uniform that people can recognize what your profession is just by looking at your uniform, okay? So maybe you're entering like the military, or maybe you're studying to actually become a chef, or maybe like a judge. Maybe you're entering that kind of field because the judges, they have a specific attire that they have to wear. Even I don't know nowadays, but I think back in the day they used to have to wear like those really old style wigs, okay? So something here about you may be changing your profession or entering a profession here that people will recognize what you do based on your what you wear, what you have to wear, okay? So just a very, very odd specific message there for somebody. I also see the image of like, it looks to me looks like a ladder, okay? And I see 2 feet here. It looks like 2 feet preparing to climb this ladder. in a sense, okay? So you could be preparing here to maybe change your social status. It could be in the sense of like a relationship, yes. So maybe you could go from single to engaged, or from engaged to married. For some, it can be also from married to divorced, but that's just very, very, very few amount of people. Not gonna be for everyone out there. But it could also be your social status in the sense of you changing from class structures, right? So if before you were considered to be poor, maybe now you're moving to middle class, and middle class you're going up. Like there's something here about your social status changing, okay? When it comes to either something that you have or something that you are. It could also be a change in your profession title. So not a change of jobs, but you could be promoted. So if you are, let's say you work in a certain place that has like a whole hierarchy structure, you're moving up, okay? So either you're becoming a supervisor or a manager, or something here of you moving up a position. What else? I also see here, it looks to me like music notes, like several music notes. Maybe you're into creating something related to music. Maybe you compose lyrics, maybe you play an instrument. For some here, I'm hearing that you produce music online, like I don't know if it's like fantasy music, and you're gonna get some form of recognition here because it's going upwards. It's like it's people are going to listen more to you, if that is your case, if this is your message. What else? I also see a specific image here. It looks like, to me, it looks like 3 people, and to me it looks like they're sailing on a boat, okay? It looks like 3 people, you're headed somewhere together. Maybe you have a partnership with a business here with somebody, and you're looking to move forward here and figure out like what are the next steps to maybe elevate your business, elevate your partnership here. Something to do with I would say up to 3 people, not more than that. Any structure here that you are related to other 2 people, okay? But I see that you are like the leader. So you are like the leader of the other 2 people. There's a ship, and it's like you are the person who is leading these other 2 people to get to a certain place, okay? So maybe here you're very wise, maybe you have certain knowledge, maybe you have certain talents here that you're going to help these 2 people. And I'm not saying that they won't help you, like it is a partnership, you're in the same boat, literally, going together somewhere, heading. But I see you as the main character, main person here in the situation, okay? Also, somebody here could be buying a house, especially if this is in like a more remote area, like where there's a lot of nature. For some, I'm hearing even a farm. If it was your dream to move to a place where there's a lot of nature, farm, animals, that kind of thing, right? Your dream will come true. I see you like pointing at this house and saying, that's the one that I want. Because I see like literally here a person stood, and they have like this long arm, and they're pointing, and that's the energy that comes through. Like but it's like remote, like distant, and there's definitely nature around, okay? So maybe you're moving to like a countryside, or it could be seaside as well, but mainly I'm sensing forest, farm, that kind of energy, right? What else do we have for you? I see here, you'll be in a situation where you'll have several of things to choose from, okay? But the idea that I sense here is that maybe you didn't have any options at all. Maybe you didn't have any money to buy the things that you wanted to buy, but you will be soon in a position where you'll be able to go into a store, right? And you'll be able to choose what you want to buy. And it can be literally anything, okay? It can be things for yourself, like clothes, bags, shoes. But it can be also bigger things, like a car. Like if you didn't have money before for any kind of car, now you'll have enough money that you can walk into a car dealership or something like that, and you'll be able to choose exactly which car you want from there, okay? If you wanted, because I see it looks like several apartment blocks, like buildings, okay? You might even be able to choose which place you want to live, to buy, like yours, actually yours. This is like you purchasing something. So I want to say soon you will be in a position where you'll have enough money to fulfill any of your needs, okay? Any at all. There's a specific message here that I get for somebody. Maybe you've been drinking too many fizzy drinks, sodas, that kind of thing, right? Try and just calm it down a bit, because there's something here related to drinks, and I see like sparkling, like fizzy, maybe try and put an end to like certain kind of vices here if you have any, okay? I also see an image over here. It looks like, to me, it looks like a cloaked figure that's raising their hand. But I want to say this figure, what I sense is that they're not exactly from this world, if you know what I mean. Like they're more in the spiritual world. And they have a message for you that they want to give. I actually want to take a few cards for you. What message is this? Let's have a look. What is this message about? Queen of Pentacles, okay. The Two of Pentacles. And the Empress. Okay, you could also be in a situation here. either you're dealing with somebody that has to choose between two people, or you are this person, okay? And I know it says Queen of Pentacles, Empress, King of Pentacles, but roles can be reversed here, okay? So it's not gender specific. It can be, even if you are a woman, maybe you're choosing between two people. If it's not two people, it's just two situations here, okay? And do you know what's funny? Because this kind of theme pops up a lot in my readings sometimes. You may have noticed this already. Choices between two things, choices between two people. I think there was one reading even that I did that it was more than one people that was involved. And I was really hoping that this kind of situation would not pop up in this reading. But guess what? So this is a message for somebody out there. Soon, either you are in a situation or you will be in a situation where you'll have to choose between either two people. I'm getting also it could be two jobs, okay? Two jobs where you're not sure which would be the most fulfilling. Maybe one of them, the work that you would do is more nurturing to people. Maybe it's a job that makes allows you to help people in a certain way, but the other one is very rewarding in the physical sense. Maybe you have more bonuses, maybe you have more benefits, you know, that sort of thing. And if it is about two people, maybe like you see both people are stable in different ways, okay? Like very stable in different ways. For some, maybe you could even work with this person, okay? Or there's something similar, very similar between you and one of these people. Maybe you have like similar backgrounds, maybe you even speak the same language, maybe you are similar in age. And then the other person here is going to be a bit more different. Like maybe they have a different background, they speak a different language, maybe they relocated to your place, maybe they maybe they are a bit younger or a bit older, that kind of thing. There's going to be one here that is going to be basically a match, like you're going to be very similar, and the other one you're going to be a bit different in some way, okay? But soon you can expect to be in this situation, okay? And it's going to, maybe you are in this situation already and it's giving you a lot of conflict. You don't know which way to go, which way to choose. Something here. What's the advice? I want to ask, what is the advice about this? Something here about a choice. What's the advice? The moon. Amazing. Okay. And the devil. You have to choose what is best for you, okay? No matter, like, even, I'm getting here for somebody, maybe you even feel kind of like you have to be with a certain person, but you also feel a pull towards another. Maybe there's a sense here of obligation. Maybe there's a sense here of maybe you feel that it would be wrong to choose a different person, but you still keep them as an option. And I don't say that in any negative way, like you still see them as a person you could choose, right? But the message that comes through here is for you to do what is best for you. No matter any sense of obligations, of course, as long as nobody gets hurt in the process, do what's going to be better for you in the long term, what you feel is going to be more fulfilling, more stable, more mature even. Do what your heart feels, your heart is telling you to do, your emotions, okay? Listen to your feelings. Listen to your feelings, and don't, maybe there's people here giving you certain opinions, giving you certain advice. Yes, you can listen to them, you can take it into consideration, but at the end of the day, remember that it's your heart, your feelings that are at play here, okay? Right, the choice has to come from within you, okay? Let's move on to the next messages. Let's see if there's any more. Number 3 could be significant. I see 3, and then I see another bigger 3. So either 3, 33, maybe you are 33, you're watching this reading. You could also be seeing 333. There could also be something happening, something very important happening in sets of 3s, okay? And I don't know if this is going to make any sense to any of you. Please let me know, by the way, in the comments if it does. Maybe something's going to happen like 3 days apart from each other, or 3 months apart, 3 weeks, sets of 3. 3 things happening at the same time. But this is coming, it's the universe sending you like little subtle messages. It's messages about your own spiritual journey here. You will know better. I actually want to pull out another card for this message. Let's see what comes out for you. What is this message about? Some clarity, okay? Some kind of clarity here that's going to get you out of an anxious, scared mode, okay? It's gonna open your mind to some new possibilities here that you didn't even consider before. Yes. Some new information, even like new knowledge, new, because I sense here it's spiritual, okay? Maybe you're learning tarot. Maybe you're learning even about numerology, astrology. Something that comes from the universe here, giving you signs at the same time as you gain this knowledge, okay? Yeah, it's something completely new to you. New knowledge coming your way, okay? Just take it however it resonates. Any other messages for you? I see also a karmic situation is coming here to an end, okay? There's something here that's karmic. There's like you've paid your karmic debt when it comes to this specific thing or specific person, so you can expect this to end. It could be definitely about a relationship. You could be ending a karmic situation here very, very soon. I don't sense that this is going to take a lot longer, like it's taken as long as it should have taken now, okay? So you can expect something here to end, and it could even be out of the blue, like really out, like suddenly, you know? Like suddenly something here coming to an end. It could even be a job like coming to an end. But it's karmic, and it's fulfilled its purpose, basically. You've completed your karmic destiny. I don't know, I don't want to say that. There's something here that you've completed, okay? I actually want to do something. I want to get some confirmations for you. And I want to get some letters. I hope you guys can see. We have letter B. We have letter O. We have letter A. So these can be initials. They can be, you can even play like a little bit of Scrabble with the letters. And they might make up like a name or a career or something that's significant to you. Like it could be any name, could be initials or just letters that people that are relevant to you have in their name, okay? So you can just take this as just like extra confirmation. We have B-O-A-N-E-T-R-J. We also have letter S. We have letter C. And we also have letter D, okay? So you can play a little bit with those letters. And I also want to take some signs for you. I don't know why I'm feeling like you need confirmations for this pile. Okay, so you have Capricorn and you have Virgo. And I want to roll once more. You have Gemini and you have Taurus, okay? So someone here could be Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini or Taurus, or have those within their chart. And I hope this resonated with you at all. Please let me know in the comments if any of these messages resonated with you. Like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care and bye-bye.